Welcome to Milo's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the ZWQ S100 War Saint Generation 2. Okay, the original generation had problems with the shell being weak and it cracked and everything else, which is terrible. So they retooled it, of course, just like they did with the Blaze. That's why there's Blaze 2.5 versions out there now too. But what you have here is you have a spring-powered, magazine-fed blaster. You can go pump action or you can go side prime. This blaster is the predecessor to the S100S Blaze. So there's that out of the way. This is a blaster that's been out for a while, but I was only able to pick this one up on Amazon. And that's the thing that I'm going to say. I got this one came from Amazon. This blaster cost $80 on Amazon. I'm not kidding you. $80. An $80 blaster on Amazon, and I mean for a high-end hobby grade blaster, that's really cheap. Especially other sites like M416 and Xanadu Toys, they're selling the same blaster for $150. I'm not gonna pay $150. You shouldn't either. So as I said, I got this thing off of Amazon. It's really fabulous. When I ran this blaster over my chronograph, I was getting average speeds of 190 to 200 FPS on Worker Generation 2 high end. Okay. When you buy this blaster, you get the blaster itself. It comes with one proprietary magazine, a bag of parts, and 12 of these 4-ring 36mm bamboo darts. Okay. I mean, this thing is just gorgeous. I really do dig it. It kind of reminds me of an FN Scar. For those of you that are familiar with a platform like that, it really has a nice look to it. The stock here is extendable and it's spring loaded, if you notice. I mean, it is just a phenomenally built blaster. This is a well-built blaster. I can tell you that right now. I mean, and you people are going to say, well, the Nexus Pro is only $50 and it gets $200. Yeah, it does. But this blaster, this is worth $90. This blaster is worth $150. You see what I'm saying? Just because of the build quality. Build quality is 10 times better than off-the-shelf dart zone blaster of any type. I just hate to break your attention span right now. I mean, this blaster is phenomenal, though. I mean, it really is. It has a nice pop-up sight. This piece is removable, so that way you can put your own scar on, like if you have a Gavin scar or something like that. I mean, this thing is just, wow. I'm impressed with it. I truly, truly am. Got a nice safety on it, ambidextrous safety. How about I load a couple shots in this thing and I'll give you a quick firing demo. I mean, I'm just amazed with this blaster. And for the price, $80 on Amazon, come on. Can't beat that, especially for a 190 FPS blaster. This blaster also has auto return too. Watch this. I mean, this blaster definitely delivers a hit. It's definitely nice and hard hitting. I love the fact that the stock is spring loaded too and it comes out. I mean, this blaster truly is a phenomenal blaster. I mean, good Lord. This is a beautiful blaster. I can't wait to tune this thing. I've already got the parts here laying here to tune it. I'm going to add in a longer barrel and swap out the spring load, and see if I can get it to break 300. I'm pretty sure I can pretty easily. I mean, after all, look at the size of this tube. This is a manly tube. This tube's almost as big as a Saber Apex, for Pete's sakes. And the Saber Apex tube is as long as my forearm. If that tells you anything. I mean, this is a phenomenal blaster. The only one gripe that I do have is this. Even though they put some kind of texture here, it's still kind of slippery, I guess. Or not textured enough, however it is you want to say it. But, I mean, it's not bad. I really do dig this blaster. And, like I said, you can get this thing on Amazon right now. Amazon special for $80. They also have, this company also sells Fire Rats and Vipers pretty cheap, too, like $50. So if you didn't have a Viper or a Fire Rat, now would be the time. And they're selling the Generation 2 Vipers, which is the upgraded version. I mean, this blaster is just, it's awesome. It truly is. I mean, wow. Definitely feels good in your hands. It delivers the hits. It's a beautiful blaster. Now, I'm going to put a buy link in the description below for the Amazon link. And I'm going to say this in advance, and I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. There's limited stock of this blaster. I mean, of course it is, because it's $80 freaking dollars. Dirt cheap, you know. There's limited stocks of this blaster. However, this blaster is also sold at the Airsoft Mega Store. I'll also put a link in them too. The Airsoft Mega Store is the same company that's selling this blaster on Amazon. They get their stock in every 3 months. Okay, so I'll put a buy link in the description for the Airsoft Mega Store and the Amazon link. They also sell extra magazines for this thing too. I know that there's a Talon conversion kit out there somewhere for this thing. I think Monkey Mods has it. I might look into picking it up and maybe installing it. But you gentlemen and ladies, I can't forget you ladies, so you should definitely pick this blaster up. It is absolutely phenomenal. Well, in any event, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, this is Milo's Mods signing off.